Hey there, I just want to quickly recap on the opportunity that I did on a previous live video on Facebook, because I don't think I quite actually addressed the pieces. I was so focused on the time, keeping it short, and then I was telling the pieces in the story, but I don't think I completed it in the story. So I'm going to share it with you, which is particularly how do you create an amazing, authentic life when you're stuck in stress, when maybe you're in a difficult situation and you're in a reality right now that doesn't really feel like it's what you want to be in, but maybe you're challenged with maybe aligning, you're involved with other people in your life, or you've made commitments and obligations in your life and you want to make people happy. Maybe you're regular and consistent with the pattern of people pleasing, taking care of other people's needs, even intuiting their needs for them, maybe at the cost of your own needs. And then the other thing too is maybe keep getting stuck in the pattern of procrastination. Like you get excited about something, you make some move, and then it becomes this, oh, it's easier to just binge watch on Netflix, or go and make a meal, or go clean the house, or maybe just go be creative behind the scenes, because essentially it's a lot more comfortable. Or maybe one of the things that you're looking at, how do you address dealing with the conflict of those parts within yourself, that one part of you wants to be able to move forward to the dream, the other part doesn't want to do it, and there's an inner war going on. So I'm just going to quickly address those three things on how to then align them so that you can move forward creating your most authentic life. So with the people-pleasing aspect, that's really associated to dishonoring and disconnecting with the value of yourself, and really thinking, finding and seeking validation with other people in people pleasing. So every time you say yes to somebody else when really you don't want to do it because you don't have the time, the energy, the focus, or it's not in alignment with what you want to do, but you haven't yet learned the healthy boundary aspect of saying no to somebody else, so that you can then say yes to yourself. Because every time we say yes to somebody else, it costs us a no to ourselves. And every time we do a no to ourselves, we're taking energy from our tank, from our attention for building our dream life. And it's fine to be able to say yes to other people. But what's really important is that yes is congruent and in alignment with your vision and your life course, and that it feels good to you, that there is some emotional benefit to you as well. And versus the emotional benefit of being seen as the nice girl or guy, or the good girl or the good guy. And so just being aware of that pattern, in my Design Your Life, Live Your Dreams mini program, my free challenge that's coming up, you can access more of the healing strategies for those patterns, and then bridging it across so that you can design your life, live your dreams. And also in my paid program, my premium program, the Awaken Woman program, I dive really deep with those aspects. So the second one is how do you create an amazing, authentic life without getting stuck in procrastination? And so the thing is, what is procrastination really? Let's think about it. I mean, we get stuck on this idea of like, I feel stuck and I'm not getting, you focus on what I'm not creating, right? I'm not creating my dream, I'm not getting momentum. And then the inner dialogue goes on with activating this, I'm not good enough, I'm being lazy, why aren't I getting into action with this, what's wrong with me? And then all of that just brings your energy down even more. But what procrastination really is, it's fear. It's your brain keeping you safe from stepping outside what you know in your comfort zone. But the challenge with that is that everything you already know is exactly what's limiting you for your life and keeping you stuck. And so in order to be able to move forward, you need to be able to really step into a space of the unknown, be willing to be receptive to the adventure and the curiosity and the possibility of what else could be true. What else is possible for my life? How else can I create this? And it's taking an inventory of the inner dialogue inside your mind and your energy field. But your energy comes from thoughts. Your thoughts are part of your nervous system. Your nervous system is the electrical system of your body. And so if you have thoughts that are limiting and blocking you, it literally energetically blocking you as well, and manifests in your body and in your life, in your bank account, in your relationships. And so when you have an inventory, you're willing to take stock, you're willing to witness, what are these thoughts that are going on? And often we need to have an ecosystem, a support system of a coach or a mentor, someone who we trust, who can guide us from that place of feeling stuck to where we want to go, because they've been there and done it, and they know how to facilitate that with ease and expertise. And when you're able to do that, you're able to create the skills, because it's just a set of skills that allow you to be able to witness those thoughts patterns that are going on and the programming that's going on behind, so that you can look at that language that is keeping you in that belief system, the story that's keeping you stuck, about the story about it's not safe to do that. What are people going to think about me? If I succeed at that, am I going to belong in my family? You know, which the fear of rejection is the greatest fear of all, right? One of the greatest fears next to death. But one of the things that you want to do is definitely do an inventory on that thought pattern, to be able to move you forward, to be able to create that shift from procrastinating into action taking. So the third one is with being in conflict with those parts of yourself and holding yourself back. We've got a gazillion different personalities going on in your head, right? If you're anything like me, I've got a whole community board going on. And before I did a lot of my inner work, it was like they were all at war with each other. There was just this fragmentation of who I am and my identity and how I fit. And so I tend to fall into those people-pleasing traps because I wanted to be liked. And, you know, but then there was another part of me that was repressed that would be like, oh, F you, you know, because I'm rebelling. I want to be like this. But the essence is we have these shadow aspects of ourselves. And really, we're beings of love and light, but we have these shadow aspects that we repress, depress, suppress. And they're not just these negative qualities, they're also our positive qualities. So we might be suppressing anger and our needs to be met. We might be suppressing the opportunity for verbally communicating what we want and desire in a healthy, functional way because we haven't learned those skills on how to do that. Or it might be that you're suppressing envy or jealousy because like you want what someone else has in their life and you're witnessing it and you want that for yourself, but you just don't know how to get it. And so there's this, because you're not allowing yourself to get it because you don't know how to get it, then it's a case of separation of someone has more than I have. And so to equalize energetically, for me to feel better at the ego level, I want to be able to essentially pull them down or make someone wrong and project these stories on. Now we all potentially do that, right? So it's not a bad thing, it's just being witness to these thoughts. And then the other side of the shadow aspect is also the light that we're suppressing with our innate gifts and our talents and the qualities that maybe we admire about other people, but we're not really expressing fully ourselves. They're there, they exist, but we've just got them hidden in the shadows because we're not allowing ourselves to be those full aspects of ourselves. So it's how to integrate all those parts of self is bringing all those pieces together, shedding light on the shadow so that you're broadening and expanding your light, and you're no longer living in those suppressed operating states. You're living more in and experiencing all parts of yourself united, and no longer vilifying. Literally, how it manifests is like when we're disconnected from being whole and integrated, we'll vilify ourselves and others. Make other people wrong, right, wrong, good, bad. We'll make ourselves wrong, right, wrong, good, bad. But when we are integrated, when we have all those aspects of ourselves that we love on all of them, we invite them all in, we recognize where the balance of the use of each aspect, that there's a time and place for every piece that has an important function in our life. And when we understand that with the life skills that I teach in both the framework and the Design Your Life, Live Your Dreams program, but also with my Awaken Woman program, which is a premium program available that I invite ladies who qualify to join me in that experience after my free challenge. So the challenge is for free. It's an opportunity for you to show up and really playful out, use the framework that I've used for myself many times over to recreate my life, designing on my terms, bouncing back from adversity into abundance, creating an abundant life again and again and again, each time I up level, but also for hundreds and hundreds of my clients, So if you'd like to join that, you need to be able to show up, you need to be willing to be able to do the work. It's the only cost to you is really investing your experience to get the results, because that's what I want for you. And then at the end of that opportunity, I will be opening up an invitation for, it's not going to be suitable for all people, but if you're a good fit and it resonates with you, then that invitation will be extended to you as well to join me in my up-level, my premium signature program, the Awaken Woman program, where I really take you into deepening of the full structure of Design Your Life, Live Your Dreams by awakening all aspects of yourself, really having you in touch with who you are, defining your image of yourself, that who you are becoming to align with the dreams that you're creating in your life, helping you to awaken to your intuition and awakening to the trust that you have with yourself, reconnecting that with that again so that you can build the life, create the life that you want to create, but doing it in an alternative way than what you've ever done before, without all of the unnecessary struggle and without all the unnecessary programming that has previously been holding you back. I'm going to show you how to rapidly install empowering programming, clear the energy blocks, and create the life that you love. So go ahead, click the link to Design Your Life Live Your Dreams Free Challenge. It's a 5-day challenge, and I'll see you on the inside.